Well, I want to make a little video to set the record straight for Terrebonne Parish School District. Based on the application, you know, and everything else. Well, first and foremost, I kind of try to fill out an application for an uncertified teacher, or that's what I think I did back this year, and I think last year too. Because I just finished my college education and our curriculum, but I was going through the application and I've noticed like but I'm gonna put this out there though, because for me I wanted to qualify and to become certified to teach music in K through 12, but I've noticed that was not in the options, and it kind of discouraged me a little bit. I was like, okay, would I put this under? It's not even my options. And it kind of starts to upset me that they don't want to put that as an option. And for people like me that don't want to, the ones that have no regrets over the decisions, it makes it hard. I'm not gonna say how rough, but it does make it quite hard, to say the least. So I was like waiting very anxiously. Then I kind of like missed an email or something like that, and that was my mistake. It said they were looking for a library aide. I said, no, I did not mean to put this. I was trying to put and I had put this on my cover letter, that I wanted to become certified in teaching music. That's like, for me, so I kind of disregarded the email, which is kind of stupid. I should have said something about that, But it's a lesson learned, It's gonna be a mistake here and there, and I feel like somebody in there has been misreading it, and kind of misunderstood the idea of it. So for me, I don't know where I'm going in this direction, but I do want to become certified in teaching in my field, music. I'm very hard about that because I don't want to, I'm very close-minded on some things. And being autistic, sometimes I have a tendency of doing that. And like, for me, I kind of wanted to do what I've been trained to do. And I don't want to, step away from it, if that's an understandable situation. The reason why I love the idea of wanting to become certified, because I want to be able to take the skills I've learned in my 4 years, and I know I may have to take extra classes or two to get me in that realm. I want to take what I learned and inspire other kids. And better yet, maybe if I come across a disabled one, I want to inspire them, because I for one, I'm autistic, and that's how it started for me. I started rocking and beating my head against the wall. I started with very slow milestones. I started with flopping my hands, screaming, everything. It was hard. And then academically, I was kind of behind. So I'm not going to lie about that. But for me, music has been my life. And that's why I have not an easy time changing my mind over things. And that's why I know I'm going to have a harder time fighting this off and trying to get this as an option. But I really wish that my community would step up and make this an option for someone like me that don't want to change their mind. And for the ones after me are training for the same area, that they don't want to change their minds either. We kind of like, we're happy the way we are. And I really wish, and I hope to goodness that it changes in all schools in Terrebonne Parish, that they will open for all the schools to have an assistant band director. All of them. Every inch of them. Please. Because it's like, this is hard enough, and a lot of us don't want to change our minds at all. Like me. I don't want to change my mind. And I know I'm going to have to start slow and right. And also same for choir directors too. If you've got some that are graduating and they don't have a job just yet, it's best that they do something about this. The community should learn to be a little more open when it comes to these kind of people, including myself, that doesn't want to change anything about themselves. To try to be a little more inclusive, and that's to say the point. And right now, I know I'm going to have to start slowly right now. I'm trying to get hymnals worked on. I'm trying to start smaller and work my way up to where I wanted to be in the first place. I know this is not going to be easy, but this is going to be okay, you know. I just have to it's okay for me to have an uphill battle right now. I'm fighting against some that don't think the same way as I do. And that's fine. You know? But I'm realizing the fact, you know, God has better intentions for my life. If you see something, great. If you don't see anything that's going to work, then that's even okay. But I'm not going to walk away from it. Knowing what I believe, knowing what I really love to do, knowing everything, you know. But my prayer is going to be with the school system here, that they do change the application pool, which adding music is an option for some, because not everybody's going to want to be a librarian, not everybody's going to want to be a para, not everybody's going to want to teach other subjects. So this needs to change for the better, to try to include everyone that trained in their subjects and they want to seek their certification in the field that we trained in. You know, it would have been helpful if that was an option in Terrebonne Parish and everywhere in Louisiana, that we should be able to get our license in the field that we choose to study. Not what they say, what we choose. Because it's my given right to choose what I wanted to study. And no one I can have any regrets over it. You know? Yeah, I'm going to have an uphill battle, and I'm fighting against a few right now. But that's okay. But my prayers are going to be for them to change the application pool and being fair to everyone that wants to seek these certification areas. You know, for me, I couldn't complete the teaching program because, number one, it would take me 2 extra years, and financially, it was timed out after the 4th year of study. And then I have problems like how to figure out how I'm going to pay for everything, how I'm going to do everything. Because the maximum financial is 180 hours. And for me, I had gotten to that point to where, you know, that it would account for, it counted towards the undergrad side. And the thing is, when you get over the amount of hours, you don't even get FAFSA. Then you'd have to rely on loans and probably scholarships if you could, but mostly loans. Then that would be a thing that my family would not want to go in this kind of debt, per se. So that's why I had to make the decision like I did. So here I am. I graduated the last year, and I'm struggling to be happy with, you know. But I'm happy with the choices I made. I'm not gonna regret it, but I just had the struggles with getting certified because my district doesn't want it as an option, and that's what pees me off at times. Because what if I have other people beside me who want to seek a certification that they couldn't? That's something my school district really well needs to wake up to and figure out what to do with these type of people. And give others a chance, like me. Give others that chance of mentorship. Give others a chance of being under in a school somewhere, teaching what they love to do. And opening up assistant band director jobs, choir director jobs, everywhere. All schools. I'm sorry you have to hear this, guys, but I'm just getting my point across, of why things do need to change.